Documenting this video to make a note of social matters that I go through in life. And this social matter that I am going to be talking about is my work life and the way that life goes for me when I try to work. Um, I have a business. I am trying to, get money going into this business, get money going into creating a financial like leverage here in the economic system. I have help as a co-parent and I'm helping, co-parent at the same time. I got this job and now I'm at the job. I'm working. I live in Mississippi and basically there's a lot of stuff that happens in the workplace that make it not really hard to thrive, but it just make it challenging in its own way to engage with others. I hear the storm coming, I'ma make it out. Don't make toxic haters wonder what I'm thinking about. Competition never wanna take a drought. Cheaters make sensations of the love they cannot give away. I just call on God to make a better day. Fabricate the elements to make a better space. Possessions what I make, economics what they take. Anything you manifest, you will it into fate. You know God coming, he gave Messiah will. Why these doctors prey on sickness trying to give you pills? Know you heard what I said, it's either blue or red. All these crackers making doctors just to say you bled. Yeah, and they live in their heads. Emotions got them stuck cause it filling with dread. They want us give us leg cause we ain't making their beds. They wanna prey on us cause we ain't keeping them fed. Compared it to the lust, not a Christian dead. We don't need to extract the labor just to get ahead. They tell you Jesus bled, and then they show you red. Acting like they trying to save you, but that shit is dead. Documenting this video to make a note of social matters that I go through in life. And this social matter that I am going to be talking about is my work life and the way that life goes for me when I try to work. I have a business. I am trying to, get money going into this business, get money going into creating a financial like leverage here in the economic system. I have help as a co-parent and I'm helping, co-parent at the same time. I got this job and now I'm at the job. I'm working. I live in Mississippi and basically there's a lot of stuff that happens in the workplace that make it not really hard to thrive, but it just make it challenging in its own way to engage with others when they have their own perspectives and opinions at the same time. And I'm not saying that I don't know how to relate or I don't know how to communicate. It's just that I don't intend on communicating personally. And I don't know. I just feel like when I think about the way that the workplace is going, or not the workplace, but the way that my work is going, I feel like I'm being led into like some type of, box or something like that. I wouldn't call it a kill box, but like I was watching a movie last night. Somebody called it a kill box. Like these people like literally followed this man, and then like somebody stepped out in front of him, and then they all like boxed him in, and like just took him out. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's like similar to it, but it's just a restaurant. This is a restaurant environment. So like, yeah, I'm following and I'm trying to, get there. And these people start following. They start, making sure that I make mistakes or I encounter challenges that, like are unsolvable or, what I mean? Like things that they went through individually and they just want to see other people struggle with, because somebody watched them struggle with it and they feel like it's a rite of passage. I don't know. So like yesterday when I went to work, they made me skip out on my modules. They made me skip out. Like I didn't have the opportunity to go and do my modules. So I'm only saying, I want to say this. I want to say it because like I want to follow and do what I'm supposed to do. But if I don't have the ability to do it appropriately, then how can I say that I had a full advantage in the first place? And that's where I'm at with this. That's why I'm talking about it socially, because I can't understand how I could be held accountable and like they're not holding the people that's training me accountable. And who are they? Like, I don't know much about, but damn, why did I say that? Okay, I don't know much about the workplace, but I do know that, you know, people like to watch and keep and take care of their money. People like to make sure that their money is good. And I'm not there to like cause any problems. I'm there to make money and help make money. And the way that I am brought into the environment will help that. And if I can't make money, then I would cause problems. And I'm just saying that I see myself of value. I see myself of quality. So I feel like I should go through the highest of quality when it comes to, you know, safety, protection. I should be able to understand what I'm looking at instead of having to guess and ask questions. It's like somebody wants me to feel under my like less. Someone wants me to feel little instead of feeling capable. And like the whole time yesterday, I just felt incapable. I didn't like argue, you know, I did question and I was assertive about how I felt. But like just imagine that building up day by day. And I feel like that's what the conflict is here. Like they're trying to build something that I don't want any part in, and I still have to engage with these people because it's a team members atmosphere. It's the heart of the house. That's what they say. Like you have to. You could point out the timers, but if you don't tell me much about the timers, you don't tell me about how the timers work, when to flip, or any structure or actual, you know what I mean, action that will help me do it in the manner that this restaurant expects it to be done. Like I know how to do basic stuff, but I don't know how to do it as that, you know, franchise. I don't know how to do that franchise, and I want to learn about it. But I guess that's not why. I guess that's why I can't, because I've worked at so many places, and it seems like, you know, I could be some type of like security issue, I guess. But there's no, hey, anybody can go and do that shit. I don't know why they would think I would do it. And that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a discriminating tact because, you know, someone probably thinks that I'm vindictive when I'm getting stalked regularly. There's no way that I'm vindictive. It's like they just want to paint that picture. Like, I have no idea how to get through this, but I have to make work. So I'm going to keep trying to make work. I'm going to go to work and we're going to see, you know, where it takes me. And if I just end up not working there, then that's why, because it's a social conflict with me and those types of work environments. And I'm not going to work for no state. I'm not going to work for any other. I mean, look, like they make it seem like it's easy to just get an employment, work there for a year or so, and move on. What's wrong with me doing that? Like I'm trying to make that shit a career. I'm not trying to make that shit a career, man. I don't want nobody's job. And if you suck that bad at your job, then you don't deserve it. Like you really don't. Anyway, I'm gonna go in there, focus on my goals, and I'm gonna talk to them about what this motherfucking paper say, instead of worrying about trying to get on the line and help these people. Man, those folks don't need my help. They just need somebody to hurt. That's it. They don't need my help. They hurt themselves every day. And they that's not even enough. They said, man, we gotta do more hurting. We gotta watch somebody suffer the way that we are. We gotta make sure our job is being done. You gotta make sure the same thing that somebody did to me, we do to them. It's just crazy. Like tit for tat. And I ain't into that. But they say my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Really, I'm Nova 2 series though. And if you like what you're watching, please subscribe. You know, like, share. You can comment too. I don't care what you say, but you gotta make sure it's positive. Because if it ain't leaning towards a positive and aligning with what's going on here, then I mean, shit. Like, this is my page. This is my channel. I would do that. Peace, whatever. But I'm